Last memory.
That's right, love. Let me take some.
I want those.
You want
crumbs
them there? Well,
I put them there.
I know you did. I'm just gonna put them down here for right now. Okay.
I'll just get your crumbs.
Okay.
You have so many.
Do I have so many crumbs? Okay. There we go.
Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome to the Dram Diaries. Thank you for joining us. I'm Peter.
And I'm Chanel.
And tonight we have a mystery dram. Basically, it's whiskey. We know it's whiskey, but we don't know what we're drinking. And we are going to tell you what we think of it, what we would pay for it. Then we're going to find out what it is. You already know what it is, but we don't. So, let's get to it. I'm just really impressed though, like how quickly you picked up on whiskey and the flavors, and just it's pretty impressive. It's awesome.
I feel like I still don't know a lot, but thankfully you know a lot and you help me out.
There's a difference, knowing because I geek out on facts and where things are made, but the experience of it, you shine at that. So
love.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Wine.
Yeah.
Wine cask.
Yeah.
Something wine cask. Maybe
wow.
a rye? A wine cask finished rye? That's lovely. That is really good.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny. You were just talking about rye before we started filming it. Or not rye, but wine. And how I used to be so into wine.
I know.
We rarely drink wine anymore, huh?
Look at this wall.
they're wine. We have cook with it now.
Now we cook with it. I used to want wine almost exclusively, but now that I understand some things, how could I?
You're coming into whiskey at a good time because
my gosh, a good time.
The bourbon boom has happened, but it's a good for anyone getting into whiskey now. It's actually a good time because there's a lot more options out there, and distillers are putting more effort. I feel into better products. So, I think some of their core range stuff is probably taking a step down because they're putting more into higher end stuff, but at least it's there. So
this is amazing.
My God. This smells so good.
This is so good.
I am
This is honey and caramel had a baby, and
honey caramel
inside of a baker shop, and so there's
and herbs,
a little bit of spice. There's herbs.
Some type of
there's
herb.
Clary sage. There's maybe a little bit of mintiness. I love this.
I just want to sip this right now. I don't
know,
want to know anymore. I want to sip it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Okay.
Oh, wow. Look at the legs on that. It's just the super oily.
There is on the finish a little bit of nuttiness. And for me,
I could see that.
For me, there's a little bit of nuttiness on the finish.
Yeah.
And but the overwhelming sense for me, the overwhelming palate is this warm, just liquid gold, honey caramel. Maybe not so much caramel, but when you caramelize, when you caramelize honey almost, if you were to put honey directly in a frying pan and literally caramelize it and turn it into one of those crisps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
I don't know why this takes me to a place as a kid, which now would be my nightmare. But as a kid. Like, we had this thing called the Boatnik. It was kind of like a fair on the riverside, you know?
Yeah.
And they had boat races. But, like, you go there, and, like, they had rides, and they had, like, you know, elephant ears, and, like, just, like, the sweets that you get at a fair, that intense flavor, like, it's that. But then it also is, like, far away and, like, just, like, I don't know, like a berry grape, like a berry patch, or like a grape.
There is a grapiness. I can get a grapiness now that you say that.
But it's like really sweet.
Yeah.
Like it is honey drenched. Like it's like this feels summery.
So
like happy summery.
Yeah.
Berry patch grapey. I don't know.
To revisit like the fair element that you were saying, like it's like the smell of funnel cakes being made had a baby with like the smell of caramel corn being made, and those two are having a baby. And it's
and funnel cake that had like strawberry on it or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's jammy.
This is amazing.
It's like jammy.
Oh, it is jammy. That is a good way to describe that. But
whatever this is,
there is actually like on the palate, there is actually like a grapiness.
It's funny, like anything I really like, I'm like, I'd pay $100 for it.
Me too.
But like,
yeah.
I know some like now, just like the state of whiskey, there are things that are $150, $200, like not secondary. But I don't know. I'm kind of like old school. I remember what I could get for $100.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, I was like, it irks me like the way certain things are going in pricing.
Yeah.
But I would be comfortable paying $100 for this, and if like I really wanted it, I would pay $120 for this.
Yeah.
This is.
I've almost finished mine, as you can see. I really enjoy this. It's bold. It's sweet.
I'm gonna say this is a wine finished rye, some kind of rye. It's whatever this is. If it was a cost $100,
I would pay $100.
And if I really wanted it, I would pay $120.
Sure.
It's that good.
There's a hint of vanilla. There's a lot going on here that is just perfect. Man, are you ready to find out what this is? Okay.
Because you're done with it? You're like, okay, let's find out now.
Yeah. All right.
This is incredible whiskey.
So I'm not surprised by this in the least bit, because this is one of my favorites. This is Sagamore Rye, the Sherry Finish. My baby.
That is incredible.
This is, 106 proof, $80. Would 100% pay $100.
Oh yeah.
Upwards of $100 for this.
So Sagamore knows how to do rye.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is crazy. It says in the back, this is 4 years old. So here's the thing with rye whiskey. It's finished in PX sherry, so Pedro Jimenez sherry barrels. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. So I feel like rye whiskey is kind of like what rye whiskey is for American whiskeys is what peated Scotch is for Scotch whiskey. It can be younger, but carry so much flavor and still be good. Like you can have a 5-year-old Scotch whiskey, if it's not peated, is like rubbing alcohol. But like Ardbeg has a Wee Beastie, it's 5-year-old, heavily peated. It's good. Yeah. This for 4 years old. Like a 4-year-old bourbon that could stand up against this, I don't know. Like, this is so good. Sagamore, we need this at cast strength, and you need to send us a sample. Send us a barrel. This is so good.
Literally anything. I love this so much, and I would make this my daily sipper of
Oh yeah, yeah. Who needs to eat food or like pay a mortgage?
It's so good.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, it really is. This is good. So I'm just gonna tell you how good this is. Before we started this channel, we would do blinds on our own. So we put this up, this and a couple of other finished ryes, and it was Midwinter's Night's Dram.
Which is incredible. Act 9. So good. Yeah. No, Act 9. Yeah.
Act 9?
Yeah.
Kyle gave us a sample of it.
And that was so good.
And it's less proof. And we were back and forth between this and that Midwinter's Night's Dram Act 9. Like, it was like, it was hard. It was, it was neck and neck. This had more punchy flavor. The Midwinter's Night's Dram Act 9 had like a little more on the finish. Yeah. But it's, what, $130-ish, I think, $150 maybe. So if you want a Midwinter's Night's Dram substitute, you cannot go wrong with this. This is phenomenal. Anyway, Sagamore, just get a bottle. It's incredible stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. Please leave us a comment. Go ahead and hit that like button. Or subscribe.
Or all three.
All three. Let us know. Have you had this? Have you had a similar experience? A different experience? Would you like to see us put this in a double blind to get something? Or would you like to see us do a dram throwdown where we put a lineup of different whiskeys? We know what we're drinking, but we don't know what glass they're in. So, anyways, thank you for tuning in. You guys are awesome.